Check, check, 1, 2. Looks like we're pretty good to go. Alright, y'all. Welcome to episode 1 of the Fallout 4 Survival Modded series. This is Danger Dolphin. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. And today we're going to be starting up a new survival campaign. Mods currently loaded, no trophies enabled. Unfortunately, this is not a trophy friendly series, so do keep that in mind as we go along. As we go through the beginning here, I did install a variety of different mods to kind of enhance our experience, so I will be kind of introducing those and giving them a spotlight as we go through. Like I said, as the video and the channel progresses and develops, we will we'll be adding those into the description and making sure due credit is due. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna start into this. As we get into this, the concept of this series is actually more survival focused. I was really looking for some let's see. I was looking for a few new start mods or alternate start mods that would kind of give us the story that we were looking for.
Absolutely. Now get ready and stop hogging the mirror.
Unfortunately, since I'm working with the old times right now, I don't have that luxury. But nonetheless, I have built a story and a concept for a fun series for us to kind of jump into and see what we can get from it. So I'm going to take kind of a pause here for a second and introduce kind of the concept of everything. This Fallout Survival series has a variety of different mods installed. I'll kind of get into the list of things for a second, but basically our character is a Gen 3 synth whose memory was wiped after interacting with Vault 111. After coming into contact with Vault 11, sent there by the Institute to scout ahead and kind of test the limits of survival through the Commonwealth up to that point, so that Father could eventually send his son out. This Gen 3 synth was a courser that was sent to test the capabilities of survival in the Commonwealth, taking on challenges and tracking them on in his journal. So the journal might be used as a checkpoint, as a last or end of day, beginning of the morning check-in for different things. Also, it might be an excuse for us to get some respawns in, though we are going to shoot for a one life survival build as we go through this. So we are going to build this as one life, so we are going to be absolutely focused on that there. But as they go through the Gen 3 synth, the courser, it interacts with Vault 11 and short circuits due to some of the electrical the other electrical short wiring that goes on in the vault, and they begin having memories of one of the vault dwellers, and that is kind of where our story picks up in the vault after we get out of character creation and kind of go through from there. So some of the mods that I have installed, some of the visual mods is of course I've got some better graphics, better weather mods. I did include an overgrowth mod, which adds a lot more vegetation to the area. I thought that might be a little more fitting, and I think it's technically a bit more accurate when it comes to the time period given that long to repopulate in the locations of some of the explosions that had went off. Um, Another one of the visual things is I do have a couple of gun visuals. It doesn't change any of the mechanical abilities of it. It just does change some of the visuals to keep it looking interesting. So pipe guns might look a little different, etc., etc. So some of the homes and settlement builds that I have, there is one mod in particular that I will give a particular spotlight to. It is Factories of the Commonwealth. I will include more information about them as we go through, as well as include them in the video description as we get things edited out. There's also an outfield player retreat home. That is another mod that I did quite enjoy. It won't be used as much. We will be using bottle caps and pretty hardcore basing ourselves on survival. So unless we reach a certain landmark or something like that, we won't have to be using that. That's absolutely fine. We'll kind of place landmarks on certain things before we become available. Same thing with the some of the power armor controversies that have came from the latest updates as well. So I don't think that we should be have access to those high level Fallout or sorry, we shouldn't have access to those level of suits straight out the gate from those missions, I believe. So we will have some kind of hurdle to overcome from those. We do have another mod for settlements called Scrap That Settlement. It'll allow us to kind of scrap a lot more things, as well as make things a little bit more cleaner. There is a mod called Plenty of Exploration. It adds a few new locations, a lot of smaller miscellaneous places that you can explore and whatnot. I have included OC Decorator. That way, if we do have a specific camp that we call home, or a specific location that we particularly like, we can kind of spread our loot out amongst the table or amongst the room or the house and have it looking a little more homey. So we also have a simple camping mod. So with survival mode, the only way that you can save is through sleeping, and sleeping is a major part of the survival mode, as well as eating and drinking, making sure you're properly hydrated. So having a camping mod that will allow you to camp right outside of a location, or prop a little cooking stove out on the ground might be very helpful for us. There is another mod called Pulowski's VIP Shelters. It actually gives use to the Pulowski shelters. I personally really like these. It does add a bit of use to them. It does give a bit of a hurdle for you to overcome before you can get to it. This mod has been installed for me for quite a long time, and I actually don't remember how to start it, because on my current survival save that I have, it's well over level 55 or so. So I really can't remember how we got into it, so we'll all encounter that as we go. There is a mod on here that turns Far Harbor into a settlement. We might use that, we might not. I'm not sure. It's just a matter of how quickly we can get to Far Harbor, or if that's really a priority for us. There is another mod called the Asimov Archives. I believe the entrance to it is over in Goodneighbor. I might be mistaken on that. It's actually one that I haven't explored a whole lot yet, so might be something we explore as well. It's just, again, one of the things extras that I've written on here. And as we get down to the bottom of here, I do have an extra one called Snarky Loadout Screens, and we'll have to give a big shout out to them, because over the years, as they've introduced different mods for Fallout and Skyrim, they've definitely gave us a couple of giggles. So big shout out to them. A couple of quality of life changes that I have made. We do have a race change mod that we're going to be kind of giving a spotlight to. It's introduced, I believe, over at the Red Rocket, so something we can implement pretty early on. And that's going to kind of give us the ability to become a Gen 3 synth. We may not use that visual effect for the entire campaign. Speaking of the visual effects, we do have a couple of different power armor modifications, robot modifications, some new food and water recipes. We do have a mute protagonist mod so that we can kind of customize our responses to them without being interrupted a bit. I think that might be our best run. I do have a better jetpacks mod. It does seem a bit overpowered compared in my personal testing, and we might remove it as we go on, though it may be something fun to implement later on, maybe once we reach a certain landmark or a certain level. So with that being said, I do believe that is kind of the list of all the mods that we have installed so far, and kind of a general idea. Like I said, I really want a lot of the community interaction to be you know, I want it to be influenced on this campaign as well. If you have any specific survival challenges or places that you want me to try to tackle with any kind of handicaps, I think that would be really fun. Other than that, we are just going to kind of track our progress and see how far we can get. Of course, like I said, we are going to kind of be playing this as a one life hardcore mode. I do believe that there are other mods in here that add a couple extra legendary characters or enemies, so that it does give us a bit of a variety. But yeah, for sure. With that being said, I think we could jump on in here and get into some character creation. Is it just me, or does that look like the guy that... I don't know. He looks like someone we may meet a little bit later on. This guy, I'm not sure. He actually looks like an Irishman from a Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me know what you think in the comments. Both have a bit of a scar. Let's see. We're not going to go for anything too complex. Again, we are going to be trying to play in third person a good little bit so we can make sure we see everything. But let's take a look here. He does look like he has a bit of a nose on him. Bit of a hump, if you know what I mean. Okay. And what color eyes should we give him? As a synth, I imagine he'd look a little bit robotic. So let's get something really bright, something pretty vivid. That way, if you looked into his eyes, you would know, like, hey, this dude's...
Your eyes. That's the reason I said yes when you asked me out.
Oh gosh. That's terrifying. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do with this hair. Get him looking dapper. Let's see, what would a synth built for survival be sent into the wild, or what would his usual attire and haircut be? Let's see, the casual is not too bad. I'm gonna send him out as a Ronin. He is definitely not going to be a melee build. That is for sure. Could have a bit of a long hair, a little bit of a Nickelback look. Let's see here. Of course, balding would be the easy one to pick. Let's see.
Did I mention how much I love that new haircut?
Let's see what we can get here. The bridge of his nose just...
Such a cute nose.
Whatever you say, Nora. Whatever you say. Hopefully, we will have a mask or a helmet. That will cover most of this handsome devil's face.
What's different about you?
Why so serious? Yeah, we'll run with that. We'll run with that. Any extras, markings? No. No. We might have him look a little bit scarred up. Yeah, we want him to look a little bit scarred up. He might... There we go. Maybe... okay, here we go. There we go. We're just going to give him all the... Not that one, that's a bit much. Then we're going to call... There, yep, we're going to give deep scars. Yep. Ah, that's a bit much. He's like, thank you. I just want the real long and ugly ones. There's probably a Drake joke in there somewhere, but I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, we're not gonna get the boxer bruises.
Oh.
Oh, we'll buy
Looking
that.
good.
Oh yeah, she still wants me. Let's see. Body. Let's see. He's probably just kind of average. You know, somewhere in the middle there. We'll just run that. Have we thought of a name for him? I think we're gonna go with that. We don't have to get a name for him just yet. That's right. Okay, Codsworth.
Good morning, sir.
That's one of the big things here.
173.5 degree Fahrenheit. Brewed to perfection. And today's newspaper just delivered.
You're looking awful fresh, though I cannot see my reflection. Questionable. This is one of the main... Never gonna find that dog. One of the questionable things from this intro is, where is this dog?
Ah, sounds like someone made a sticky. I shall attend.
Go for it.
I'm sure.
Go for it.
You know, I was nervous at
I'll let you
first,
have at
but
it.
Codsworth's really good with Sean.
Yeah, I reckon he's pretty good. Let's see, what we got going on? Handsome. A can hear someone walking to my front door.
Can you get that? It's probably that salesman. He comes for you every day.
He needs to go away.
Good morning. Vault
Good
Tech
night.
calling.
Not interested.
Oh, no worries, sir. No worries at all. I'm not selling anything. Not today. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
How do you know it's really that urgent, though?
Why, nothing less than your entire future. If you haven't noticed, sir, this country has gone to heck in a handbasket. If you'll excuse my language.
That's very
The
family
big
friendly.
Kaboom is... It's inevitable, I'm afraid.
And that
And
is very
coming
ominous.
sooner than you may think, if you catch my meaning. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local vault. Vault 111.
Okay. Well, sounds great and all. I'm a little busy. Did I just see you check your watch? Like, why are you? Why is this kind of urgent? Yeah, I feel like you know something that the rest of us don't know.
Oh, of course, of course. This won't take but a moment. It's just a matter of verifying some information. Need to
Okay.
make sure you're cleared for entrance in the unforeseen event of total atomic annihilation.
That's a bit assumptive, but sure. Yeah, I can't wait.
That's the spirit. Now, let's see.
Okay. So we're gonna see what our special stat is right here. There's a few stats in particular that we want, knowing that we could also get the bobblehead there in Concord, as well as the your special book there in Sanctuary. So let's see. One of the few things that I would like is strong back. You know, we might actually go that's actually strength 6, so we may actually go 5 to get the special book later. That'll give us a bit of extra carry weight. Perception, I think we need at least 4 so we can get into lock picking. Endurance, you know, it would be pretty decent for some damage resistance, and especially in survival, lead belly can come in handy because we never know when we'll run out of food or water out and about. So let's go at least 2 for that. I think lead belly is endurance 2. Might be wrong. Charisma, we definitely need lone wanderer, and down the line local leader is definitely going to be a big one for us. I do think that, as bad as I hate to say it, drinks and chems are going to be very helpful in survival mode. So being able to pair that with what we got going on, maybe having a high charisma will be good later. I think local leader is 5 or 6, so we'll get to that. Maybe put a 4 there for now. Intelligence, as much as I want a pretty good luck build, I do enjoy having a consistent flow of enjoy having a consistent flow of XP, pretty consistent on a higher basis. And having a higher intelligence allows you to hack more, as well as access to science and different things like that. So I think we're going to go pretty heavily into there. Now agility, always pretty decent to go there. We are going to be using VATS a good little bit to scan the area and whatnot, so definitely going to need our sneak up a little bit. Maybe go there. And maybe go 3 for endurance. I don't know. I think that may be the route to go. You know, we'll level up. We'll get us our strong back. We will get us some locksmithing down the road. Get our endurance. You know, we'll get our damage resistance up. I think we are going to be playing a little bit long ranged, so you know, being at a distance will be something to take into consideration. We won't have to be hit as much, hopefully. Charisma, we need that pretty high. You know, we've got to. We're playing pretty average here, so I want to have access to a lot of things. I don't want to just slip up and say the wrong thing everywhere I go. Plus decent prices and local leader, things like that. We've got to get that going later if we want our resources to really mean something. Intelligence, I think that's pretty good. Gun nut and science down the road, that's going to be vital. Agility, sneak, and Mr. Sandman, we'll get there later. And our luck, I think Scrounger's going to be our best thing there, but I think that's where we're at. So what are we thinking for a name? Maybe Dolph. We'll take. No. Let's see. Oh, that's right. Where was it? That's right. We were gonna go with Sven. SV3N. He's gonna go by Sven.
Wonderful. That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on
And you can
being
obviously say
prepared
that
for the
as kind of
future.
his serial code. And we're gonna write
Hey,
this
it's peace of
intro
mind.
off as.
That's worth a little paperwork, right?
Yeah, I guess a little bit of paperwork is fine.
Good answer.
There he goes. My turn.
Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down.
I'll take care of it.
Some of that paternal affection.
Yeah. Come on, Sean.
You heard Codsworth. Go on.
I've never met this child in my
The
life.
most important man in my life doing? Spin the mobile a bit. He loves that. Hey, how's my little guy? Much better now, huh? Listen, after breakfast, I was thinking we could head to the park for a bit. Weather should hold up.
Sorry, guys, replying to a couple of things real quick. There we go. What was it? Do what?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth? What's wrong?
Ah, it's okay. We'll get it later.
Followed by, yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation.
What?
We seem to have lost contact
he
with our
say?
affiliate stations.
Oh no.
We do have
That's
coming in.
that's what I said.
That's, confirmed reports, I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god. I've got Sean. Let's go.
Ooh, How did that salesman know?
If you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
You better run. You better run, Nora. It's so beautiful out here.
Check in at the gate. If you're in the program,
That's absurd!
What's this? What's this?
you don't get in.
Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me.
Okay. I'm reporting this!
A little bit ominous.
If you're in the program, step forward. Otherwise, return home.
Yep, I'm on the list.
Infant, adult male, adult female.
Oh yeah, they made it.
Okay, go
Sorry.
ahead.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
You two, follow me. Come on.
What's gonna happen to all those
There's
people
three of us.
outside the
Doing
gate?
everything we can. Now keep moving. Step on the platform in the center.
Parkour. She looks a little upset. Is it because I didn't hear what you
We
said?
love you too. Oh my god!
That is. Cool.
Move faster. Oh god.
Who did that?
We did it. We made it.
Yes,
We're okay.
indeed.
Everyone please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion.
Did
No
they
need to
build
worry,
this
folks.
without any of us
Get everyone
knowing, or
situated in
were
your
y'all
new
notified
home.
that this was happening in our
Vault
backyard?
111. A better future underground.
So
Alright then.
Yes, up the stairs.
I can't believe it. We left a minute later.
No,
Yep.
don't get caught up thinking about that. You're safe now. Just this way, please. This way.
Yep.
This way, please. Step over.
And you guys are very prepared. The fact that you are all
Welcome. Pick up a suit right over there.
Just
Okay.
follow the doctor here. He'll show you where to go.
All right, you three. Follow me.
better
See?
not touch my baby.
This is our new home.
Oh, you're gonna love it here.
It's
This is
beautiful.
one of our most advanced facilities. Not that the others aren't great, mind you. It's gone. Our home. Everything we had.
My mother and father down in D.C.
Welcome, welcome all the new people.
How long do you think we'll be down?
Episode 1 of our
Oh, we'll be going over
modded
all
survival
that in
series.
orientation. Just a few medical items we have to get through
The
first.
vault suit is designed to be fashionable as well as comfortable.
Prepared for
Welcome,
the future,
welcome.
Right?
And in this series, we're going to be tackling modded survival and, you know, taking on some challenges from you guys,
Just step in here and put
the-
your vault suit on.
the viewers. It's okay, Sean. It's alright. You go in there. I'll come get you in about 50 years,
There he is.
and we'll be back.
Daddy's not going far.
Yeah, I'm just going
All
to be
set?
right there.
Just step inside and put on your vault suit.
You gotta turn your head when I change, but okay. But yeah, guys, we're starting the Fallout 4 modded survival series. This is Finn.
The pod will decontaminate and
He is
depressurize you
secretly
before we
a
get deeper in the vault. Just relax.
okay. He is secretly a Gen 3 synth who was a courser designed by the Institute
Occupant vitals
to
normal. Procedure complete.
you know, test the survivability of the wasteland. So he's going to be taking on some pretty major challenges, and as he encountered Vault 111, he started having flashbacks of one of the Vault Dwellers, so that's kind of what we're seeing here. So yeah, look forward to y'all joining us on this journey as we start to survive in the wasteland. We're gonna start it as a one life series, We're gonna try to only do this on one life. But if you've ever played or seen Survival Fallout before, you know that it's pretty heavy dependent on sleep and eating and drinking. I do have a mod that implements a synth ability, which kind of takes away a lot, or it grants a lot of abilities and resistances, but I'm actually going to, you know, kind of negate that. I'm going to skip that, and we're just kind of run this as we can. So welcome, 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 welcome. Alright, here we go.
Cryogenic array. All residents must vacate immediately.
Gonna hop out of here and see what we can get into. Where is my wife? Yep, open up. Don't make me turn into the Hulk. Yeah. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Alright, alright. Canonically, Sven would look here and say, "Who are you?" And that would be it. Everyone else looks like they're sleeping pretty nicely. Oh, she's hugging herself. That's nice. Okay. Gonna have to collect us some stuff. Let's see here. Yeah. Someone needs to come spray for bugs.
All residents must vacate immediately.
I can't equip anything. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So you definitely want the bottles. Fill those up with water. Could be very useful. Hot plate's a pretty good one. Let's see. Purified water. There we go. Also have us a little bit of a drink while we're here. Watch out for these environmental hazards. That little thing is going to be very disappointed. And then there's this. Delicious. What else do we have? Interesting that we have vats. And we do not have a Pip Boy. Almost like we are a sync. And have it built in. That actually hurt a lot. Let me get a little bit of healing. Get this 10 millimeters. There we go. Overseers. There we go. You, I will not be coming back for you. Comfy bed. Let's see. Sven's survival instincts is definitely kicking in here. Ooh, those are very large roaches. Disgusting. Don't want to get hit, but I don't want to waste ammo either. So I just smack them twice. Imagine seeing a roach that big. Oh, that one's alive. That should have. Okay. It's okay. It's alright. Giant roach. Stop moving. Yeah. Survival instincts. Better go to bed. I will take this cool watch. Right. This looks like it can go in that hole. And open that door.
Vault door cycling sequence.
I gotta get some fresh air.
Please stand back.
There we go. One of them things that does it all for you. I think we're pretty satisfied. Pretty good with that there. Let's see what this wasteland exterior of Boston has for us. I do not know why this is not wanting to send. It's a little bit goofy. But anyway, we are here at my old house. The HOA is going to be very mad when they see what the neighbors have done with their house. But anyway, we're going to get us a few things. See what all we can find. Probably. Is it just me, or do we hear shots? Yeah, them 10 mil rounds would be helpful. Just fan if I'm not too full. Those weigh an awful lot, but I do believe that they are. I think that they're pretty helpful. Let's see here. Oh, okay. So it's gonna give me. It's gonna give me locations of the Pulowski shelters that I told y'all about earlier. But also, I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember there being a whole lot of land on the back side of this hill. This may be part of Urbandale. This is definitely. Alright, let's hope we don't get off right on. Let's see, there's a lot of different things we can cook. Got plenty of rad root. I don't think there's. Like I said, there's a lot of different. There's a couple different mods that we got in here. Hair of the dog. Get us a little bit of XP from that. There we go. I mean, this little area right here looks. Oh. Yeah, see now that's something I'm not sure if I can handle just yet, though I might. Yeah, let's go into close quarters where it'll be even worse for me. Want some money? Get the newspaper. Okay. Alright. So, if I were to hit this man in the chest, it'd be double that damage. And I don't think that's good enough. Don't think that's good enough. That worries me. I think I'm gonna have to pass for right now. Of course, the smart thing to do would be to go to Sanctuary and do what every level 1 player should do. Ooh, wait. That's terrifying. That's not good. So much for the 1 life. Yep. And that is grade A example of why survival mode is no joke. No armor, no nothing. Get slapped by a ghoul, and you are one like half health. Whew. Okay, so yeah, I think we're going to start some of the main mission. Yeah, we're gonna start up on some of this. And we are going to work on getting a bit of some aid going on here. So we're going to get some rad roach, some water. Don't want to do a stim pack yet. Only from my personal experience of playing this, stim packs and any kind of chems make you pretty dehydrated. And as you can see, the place is a little bit overgrown. It's a bit much through here, though I do like the overgrowth. Better than it being like in a complete abandoned like wasteland. And look who's out here cutting the grass. Look who's that.
As I live and breathe.
You don't even breathe.
It's
I'm sleepy. What are you doing? I mean, how long has it been?
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state. Where is the missus, by the way?
You might have me confused with someone else. I'm actually, you know, a little confused on where I'm at right now. My name's Finn.
These things you're saying, these terrible things, I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm. It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that.
When do you remember the last time my toddler playing checkers? I'm not sure. You're not making a lot of sense.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger.
I'm fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Over 210, actually, sir. Or give or take a little, for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries late for dinner. Perhaps I can whip you up a snack? You must be famished.
I think you got hit a little harder than you realize. Is everything okay?
Oh, sir, it's been just horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve. I spent the first 10 years trying to keep the floors waxed, but nothing gets out nuclear fallout from vinyl wood. Nothing! And don't get me started about the futility of dusting a collapsed house. And the car! How do you polish rust?
Well, it's actually kind of easy. I could send you a tutorial on how to do it, but look, what I need you to do is focus, stay with me, tell me what you know about this place. I've been kind of gathering myself.
I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead.
Well, they are.
I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you as a surprise. But then, well, everything happened.
Ooh. Little bit of tea.
Let it serve as a reminder, sir, of happier days. Now, enough. Shall we
Fair
search
enough.
the neighborhood together?
Yeah, you can come along with me.
Round 2, sir.
So I'm not 100% decided if I want a follower in this series. This is my old house. Looking a little bit rough. Still got my Grognak comic book. And here, where are we at? Here we go. We're going to get us a bit of strength. And I think that should enable us to get strong back, which will be very, very handy early on. There's the little HQ of the old, what you call them, the Minutemen. Really now. Look at me. Hehe. I'll slap him. I don't even gotta hit him. Cotsworth, get him. Get him, Cotsworth. They detect me. I don't like this. Ooh, that ain't good. That ain't good. Yeah. Give me that lamp.
Sir, your family.
That's fine.
You can't give up, sir. What about the city? Concord is nearby, and, well, the people there have only shot at me a few times.
Sure.
Good luck, sir. I shall remain here and secure the home front.
Good deal. You keep watching over this pile of scrap, and I will let you know if I need you. In the meantime, I am going to take a look around, see what else I can gather up. Because survival is key. So let's see, we got some smoke supplies, got a fire extinguisher. Is there anything else that we could possibly get into here at the beginning? Ooh, some 10 mil. One thing that's for sure, we could check all the backyards as, it's actually this one here. Got the root cellar. And this could serve as an actual good place to spend the first night. Because it is about 1 o'clock in the evening. It's got a bed, it's pretty secure, pretty safe. We will need to, well, we did cook us a little bit of food earlier, so we got us a little something to eat. Got some aluminum can cram, some Salisbury steak. I usually only pick up aluminum cans, purified water, some bottles, definitely want that. Stim pack, definitely take that. Let's pick up some basic food supplies just in case. I think we should be alright. Definitely the purified water. A little bit of Instamash just cause. 45. Duct tape, definitely want that. Mac and cheese, a gold bar. That's a little heavy. And this is where our first a little bit of something strong, a little something to enjoy our first night here. This, and 2 more gold bars down here. Okay, don't mind if I do. This might be actually where we use our first level up, which locksmith there should allow us to get advanced lockpicks, get us in here, and maybe get us a little bit of some early loot. We've only got 4, so we got to be a little bit careful. Give us that 10 mil, 38 rounds. We'll probably sell that somewhere. Okay. Not bad for a little backyard hideout. Not bad at all. Okay. Ooh. Okay. This is not my house. And I do hear something unwelcoming. Ooh. Disgusting. I'm gonna try not to eat this mutated meat, even though it is cooked. That's just... We're gonna try and hold ourselves up to a bit of more of an institute standard, if possible. Goodness. Be right back, everyone. Hold on. Alright, here we go. Do I need a green dress? No. So let's see. Let's get us a decent inventory and get us a basic home base. And I think it'll probably be a good spot for us to kind of wrap up this episode. So let's take a look over here and see what kind of things we got. Just gonna take everything from here, dump it all in there. Can't forget that we got empty bottles in there as well. Antibiotics, that's going to be helpful in case we get hit. Let's see. Scrapping a few things on the way wouldn't be a bad idea as well. If I'm not mistaken, there is a... what you call that? Yeah, so there is a cooking station here. And if I'm not mistaken, there is also a chemistry station somewhere as well. Ooh. Not messing with those. Yep, we're gonna have to find that chemistry station. We don't need those hedges. There it is. I knew there was one hidden around somewhere. And for the chemistry station, we really need it for the camping mod. Oh, wrong button to jump. We need it for the camping mod, as I believe a few pieces of cloth will get you just enough to throw down a sleeping bag, which will be useful to get your insomnia and things like that to go away. Take out some of these ruined houses, just some easy scrap. And then maybe one day if we have people come here. Hint, hint. We'll eventually get them a good spot to stay. But speaking of people resources, open this gate and I think we do have some basic food here. So what a lot of people do, and like I said, we're going to hold ourselves to a bit of a standard on this, on the food and water situation. A lot of people don't realize that the water, of course, dirty water, purified water, both of it will hydrate you a bit. But the food, actually, if you're hungry or famished, you won't. I don't believe you get any of the bonuses unless you are considered equally or well fed. So currently I'm famished and I need a little bit of a sleep down there in the right corner. And with that, that should be fine. That should be pretty easily healed, which I think I'm going to try and do this play the long game. Get us some resources, water, and get us a water pump out here. There we go. So we'll get us a water pump somewhere right there. Okay. So your water pump, come here, do a goofy animation. What's up, Ultra Cat? And that will actually refill our need for water. Now what we're also going to do here is we're going to come down here and find any kind of water container, aka the beer bottles, and you can come here and actually fill those as well, and it'll give you purified water. So that's a good way to do that. Let's see, where are we gonna set us up a good little place to sleep? I know this stuff will be taken away pretty soon by you know who. But nonetheless, I suppose we can set us up a bit of a place to sleep. Yeah, we still need a bathroom. So let's see. Get us a small bed. Not looking for anything too major. Let's see, get us a small table. Yeah, we're gonna need a small table in our room so we can put a few of our goodies on. Now, one of the things that I like to do when it comes to Ultra Cap, I'm actually using a mod that adds, it's actually a mod called Overgrowth. What it does is it actually just adds a little bit more vegetation to the areas. I think it does more than just adds leaves to the trees. It actually adds a bit more. Yeah, bud. So one of the things that I like to do with the containers is I actually like to have a couple separate ones so that it's kind of separated depending on what I'm trying to store. For example, I could have a little cooler here that is for my chems and my meat. It could be like a little lunchbox or things like that. Let me take a snag at that. And we could actually put that up here on our desk. Now our yellow suitcase, that could be our universal signal for, hey, this is our what you call it, our clothing items or things like that. We made that be the universal signal for that. And then one of the other containers that I use as well, it could be a wooden crate, or if you have if it's just something that you're trying to store ammunition for, the metal box or the foot locker is also a good choice for it as well. But for here, this is going to be our main spot, so I think we're going to need a good bit of storage here. So let's just get a basic metal box. We will do that. And that way, any weapons, ammunition, different things like that, we can kind of chunk it in there. Food and chems we can put there. And then armor and such we can put there. So this is just kind of the basic layout for Sven's programming. As he's going through and surviving in all the different areas, he will set up shop at different places, and this is kind of what he'll have. Maybe he'll put a little lantern, or we can get him a don't mean to do that. Maybe we can get him a like I said, a lantern, or maybe some kind of wall painting that signifies where he's staying. What kind of loadout will I be using? I will actually be going for more of a long range. This is going to be a heavy survival based build. We're going to be leaning, trying to play this as close as we can to a one life survival. Of course, some of our survival challenges may include a one life challenge, but yeah, we're going to try and survive and die as little as possible, as always. And if this series turns into a one life survival series, it'll be great. I'm going to be going for the long range, definitely a marksman build. Not really shooting for any kind of exploits or anything like that. And yeah, we're just kind of going for the general survival build. I'll be taking different survival challenges from you guys as the viewers and whatnot, and also just giving myself a few different challenges. The first being this being a one life survival challenge, you know, and I do have a few different mods implemented. You can check a little bit earlier on in the live stream, and it gave a breakdown while we were doing character creation on what mods we were using. Not a whole lot's really changing. It adds a couple of different things. I've got all the DLCs installed as well. So yeah, we're just jumping in and looking to have a good time, bro. Glad you could join us, Cap. So let's see, what time we working with here? Almost 5:30 in the evening. It's almost, I knew it. I was getting a little bit peckish from food. Almost getting time to get a long rest in. So yeah, let's take a. Yeah, we got us a little place set up. Got us a little bit of food in the back and water. You know, maybe we could go and explore a little bit of these houses. Take a look and see. I think I've already been in this one though. Let's see here. Flip ladders are always good, having springs and such. I'll tell you what I need right now is a bit of armor. That'd be the main thing, because even those rad roaches are putting a whooping on me. Absolutely, definitely a focus on stealth and distance. Being survival mode, we don't want to use too much, because you know, it definitely increases your thirst and your hunger and things like that. Though in a pinch, Sven is not going to be scared to use a bit of buff out or maybe some jet here and there. Eventually, we may even choose to invest into some perks to give us some resistances to chem or enhance it. His intelligence is going to be pretty decent. He's a pretty level-based character. So yeah, he is going to. He is a pretty average character overall, but going to be very survival focused. I have no promise on when we're going to reach the main storyline or anything like that. It's just a matter of, you know, when we get to it and when we feel confident enough to do it. I did check the bomb shelter behind one of the houses. That was one of the places where I actually spent my first level up, getting the advanced lockpicking perk. Yes, sir, indeed. A little bit of Gwinnett Brew. We'll probably have us a good little drink and a good little, good cooked meal tonight as we wind down the stream. Nice little dog shelter. And speaking of dog shelter, I bet you we have enough time. Some toothpaste wouldn't be bad. Ooh. Let's check this place out and we may... Oh. Disgusting. Like I was saying earlier, imagine seeing a roach that big. One that could jump up in your lap like a dog. That would be insane. Special stats are pretty average, bro. It's a lot of 4 or 5s, and nothing really min-max, to be honest with you. See, yeah, got a 6 in strength. Definitely shooting for that. We just got a 6 in strength from the your special book there at the house. Perception 4, endurance 3, charisma 4, intelligence 5. We do want access to gunsmithing and science and things like that. So we're not going to go, I don't believe we're going to go idiot savant on this. So pretty average overall. And we'll, like I said, be picking our perks pretty mindfully about, with survival in mind. Yep. Some dog food. For a little bit of a foreshadowing. Yeah, pretty average stuff. Nothing too special, nothing too specialized. Like I said, we're just looking to have a little bit of fun. Got a drifter outfit. Some dog meat. I don't know if I'm going to eat this stuff, but... Yeah, this will at least give me a little bit of bludgeoning and stuff. What faction will I be joining? I really don't know. We may just honestly, being a survival based build, this Sven character, he is actually going to be playing a Memory White Gen 3 Courser synth. So you know, deep down inside he will have some relations to the Institute, but you know, now that his memory is wiped and he is more survival focused, he is not going to be he's not going to be very focused on the Institute, right? So he may be more focused on the people of the Commonwealth. He may have as much faith in the Minutemen as he can and spread their influence, but I don't think we'll be leaning into the factions as much. Factions may be a means to an end. Yeah, probably Railroad or Minutemen. I'll probably definitely lean Railroad long enough to get what you call it? Ballistic Weave. Probably lean into it long enough just to get Ballistic Weave, and that's about it. After that, I'll let the Railroad slide. Let's see, is this dog coming with me? Yeah. I knew picking up that dog food back there was a bit of foreshadowing. Let's go. Yep. So let's see. Now we got the workshop here. Thanks, Cap. Very appreciated. Just wanted to have some kind of lore-friendly way to introduce and implement everything, you know what I mean? So, seems like a decent middle ground. Again, we'll be building it up, and I'm no professional or anything, but it'll be fun nonetheless, I believe. Let's see, some ceramics always good to have. More money, and I believe this is one of the mods that I had talked about, and there's actually, that's not good. Ooh, that's a bit scary. I hate mole rats. Do this, this, and this. Hey, buddy! What's up? 1 second, Chaz. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Sorry. Got that last level up. We're creeping up on about 8 o'clock at night on our first night out. Oh, and we got more mole rats. Let's see. Very true. Put it into endurance. Yeah, it might get a little bit of damage resistance overall. We're just gonna take all of this. We're right here at a settlement. May as well drop it all off. Let's see here. Let's see. That's good enough. Surely this little pit boy has a... Yeah, so let's take a look in here. $45 and some dirty water. Cap stash. Yes, sir. That's some dirty water.
Daddy, see that one?
That's my dog. So we do have another chem station back here. Oh, and these usually has some empty bottles. Be good to build us a cooking station. We can go ahead and roast up what we got. What is this? Mac and Mole? Extra AP for an hour. You know what? Sure, we'll cook us up some macaroni and mole rat. Just cause, buddy. Mm-hmm. Let's see, roasted squash. I don't think I've had that before on here. So I think that's pretty decent. Pretty decent little. You can cook that. That seems pretty healthy for us. Some mutt chops. I don't know how I feel about eating a roasted dog. And some mole rat. That's grilled cockroach. Yeah, that grilled cockroach is rough. Yep, can't forget the garbage, the disposal place right over here also. So let's see. I really just don't want to go and see these mole rats, but you know, I think we need to. So let's see. I don't think a Molotov cocktail. I think these are going to be a little too finicky. But a frag grenade. We might be able to throw it into the hole and get something going there. Cut my light off, get us some stealth going. See, they're in there. Ooh. 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 That's not good. There we go. Did we get them? I think we did. I'll tell you, explosives do wonders against us, but it also does wonders against your enemies. Ooh, 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 ooh. There's that fusion core. We weren't joking, but we're not trying to get irradiated too much. Let's see. We'll take that. Take us a Nuka Cherry for tonight? Heck yeah, we're gonna be drinking good. Thank you, thank you. Take that pipe pistol, may give us some good little scrap. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh. There we go. Oh, that poison gets to you. Let's see. I knew there was a safe somewhere in here. And it's novice, so we're getting in this. Let's go. 45. Antibiotics, mine. We're doing pretty good. Alright, y'all. Let's get up here and try to wind this thing down for a second. Let's get us a little headquarters set up in Red Rocket, and we will call it a night because it's pushing up on 9:30, and it'll be a good spot for us to kind of hunker down. I don't really want to take out this terminal because it does have lore content in it. So again, maybe we can have the same setup over here. Maybe get us I enjoy the smaller beds. Let's see, which say is... Yes, it's that one. Okay, so maybe get us a smaller bed. Where's the containers? Get us a little cooler. Oh, where did it go? Under the bed. That's funny. Oh, that's goofy because I already have a cooler there. So we'll just grab that. Pretend like that. You know? We'll use it as the one that we can control. And then put the suitcase underneath the bed, and we will also put us a wooden crate right here at the end. So I think that's probably where we'll call it here. Goodness. Yeah. Not the most comfortable, not the most lavish lifestyle, but now that he's got his memory wiped, he is he's getting back on his feet. No, I don't. I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna use companions. I believe if I'm not wrong, dog meat, he doesn't interfere with the Lone Wanderer perk. So I might bring him along, but then again, in my previous playtest, and I think that he is he's honestly a bit more of a liability than anything. Even though he does help you out when it comes to carrying things, I'm not sure if I 100% want him tagging along all the time. Even though we'll have stim packs to spare, because again, in survival mode, stim packs don't heal you near as quick. You know, I do think that I'm not 100% sure. I might leave him at home a lot of times. In the beginning here, for the first probably 5 or 10 levels, I might bring him along though. You know, why not? But yeah, we're approaching up on 10 o'clock at night. Let's make sure that he has him a good little snack to eat, or little something. He put together his mac and mole and has him a good old Nuka cherry. Absolute waste for what it's generally used for, but for lore purposes, yeah, he has him a good little sip. Absolutely, Cap. Yeah, this is only the beginning to this story. We've only barely scratched Sanctuary and Red Rocket. If we're going to try and do this on a one life playthrough, we've got a long road ahead of us. So yeah, definitely give him a good little something to eat and drink before the night's over with. And then we're going to hit us a good 8 hours. Wake up tomorrow morning and we'll be ready to rock and roll. So hey Cap, everyone, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I think this is kind of where I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I might take a little bit of a break and come back later, or I might actually stream. I might actually be back on stream tomorrow after lunch. So make sure y'all drop a like, drop a subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss whenever I go live. And be sure you hop in and say hey. So appreciate everyone for tuning in, and hope y'all have a great weekend. Reckon we'll see y'all.